Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the Turfway Park Racing and Gaming race card for this Friday, January 14th edition of Racing from Florence. Day 6 of the Winter Spring Meet. We have 8 races on the card. Temperature 34 degrees. The track condition is fast. Race number 1, we start the 50-cent pick 5. Scratch number 8, Christian C. Number 8, Christian C is scratched. Jockey change on the 9, Crosstown Shootout. Make the rider Gerardo Corrales. Corrales picks up the 9, Crosstown Shootout. And they are racing. Moon launched much closer to the pace with an alert beginning. Crosstown Shootout jumped well. And Slippy, as expected, to be forwardly placed as they leave the chute and straight to the main course. And Slippy has made the point. Room to the inside for Reckless LJ. From between horses, there goes First Deputy. Also within striking range early, down along the inside, it's Samurai Saint. Up on the extreme outside, Higher Authority moves closer fourth, now running off to the inside. TAOS is really headstrong and giving the bug boy all he wants there up the backside and right into a thicket of horses as they head into the far turn. The quarter 23-1. Up to the outside, the leader. It is Crosstown Shootout. Now Slippy right there as well from between horses. First Deputy. Higher Authority is fourth. A headstrong TAOS still racing in fifth. From the backfield, Ugly Duckling is underway, full of run, nowhere to go right now as the half mile is timed 46-2. It's still Slippy hard ridden to get to the front. First Deputy to the outside. Here from downtown, Crosstown Shootout with a 4-wide blitz top on a home stretch. And up on the extreme outside, here comes TAOS, who finally found racing room, but from the inside, Slippy still fighting on. Ugly Duckling full of run. They're outside the 16th pole in Crosstown Shootout. Has gained the lead. Down to the inside, still fighting on. It is First Deputy to the wire. A photo finish. TAOS to the inside. May have got the better of the Bobs. Crosstown Shootout was to the outside. A photo for win between TAOS, the 2, and the 9. Crosstown Shootout in 118-2. In the winner's circle, number 2, TAOS, a 6-year-old big Elder Son by Tap It, out of the Seeking the Gold mare named Golden Velvet. The winner's owned by Maria Don Juan, trained by Ray Paquette with Thiago Canuto, the apprentice, as the winning jockey. TAOS, now a 4-time winner, bred in Kentucky by Godolphin. The winner covered the 6.5 furlongs in 118-2. And the first race official, slight upset winner, number 2, TAOS, returns 28-20, $960 The open exact of 2 and 9 for a $2 investment, $167.20. The winning trifecta was 291, 50 center, $140.50. A superfecta for 10 cents, $140.81. The second race is up next. Race number 2 starts the early pick 4. Scratch number 2, Do Your Best. The jockey on the 6 is 3 over. And a rider on the 7, Dual Fuel, is now Santiago Gonzalez. Race 2, early pick 4, up next. And they are racing. Awkward beginning for DUVEEN, broken a tangle and is absolutely last. Reaching out for the early lead, AMES, Mr. Flashing Speed, DANTRUM, Pharaoh's Kitten, those 3 right across the course. Then comes Maxed Up. Tucking in from that outer draw is Powerful Point as they race into the opening turn. A couple lengths further back, Mr. Slate still racing wide. To the inside, Dual Fuel is next as they work around the opening turn. A couple lengths back to slow starting DUVEEN, who is about 10 lengths last as they head up the backside. The quarter was 24-1. The leader, still AMES Mr., shows away a length and a half. Tugging along, DANTRUM in second. Long shot Maxed Up out in the clear from third. CFV Wicked Red advancing to the inside from fourth. Red Silks, it's Powerful Point, who moves a closer fifth. Out wide, it's Mr. Slade, who is next up the inside. Dual Fuel's full of run. He has nowhere to go. Covered up to the outside by Pharaoh's Kitten, still 2. Back to DUVEEN as they pass the half-mile pole and they make their entry into the far turn, still aiming at AMES Mr. Took him through the half in a controlled 48-4. And AMES Mr. still up top has, in fact, bumped the lead to 3. CFV Wicked Red still racing in second. Mr. Slate's been parked wide for much of the journey. DANTRUM from between horses from the backfield. Here comes Dual Fuel. He was on the fence with nowhere to go. He's in the 4th path and closing in at the leader, but the leader's been left alone up top, 3/4, 14-1. And here they come as they lean into the lane. It's AMES Mr., but the whip's out. Dual Fuel within striking range to the outside. CFV Wicked Red from between horses. These 3 in the final Final Florence Furlong. CFE Wicked Red shifting ground. Dual Fuel to the outside, still motoring along. Down to the wire. Dual Fuel. Dual Fuel's going to get up to win 3 parts of a lake. CFE Wicked Red was second. Pace-setting Ames Mister faded to third. And Powerful Point was fourth in 140 and 4. Into the winner's circle, your unofficial winner of the second, number 7, Dual Fuel. 18th time the charm here for this 4-year-old Big Gelded Son by TAOS out of the Lemon Drop Kid mare named Polo Mint. The winner is owned by the Pro Racing Stable LLC of Jose D'Angelo. The winning trainer is also Jose D'Angelo, and the winning jockey, Santiago Gonzalez. Number 7, Dual Fuel, bred in Kentucky by Rose Hill Farm and John Trumblovic. Dual Fuel returns $11, $645.80 to win. Dime Super, $263.03. The winning exacta was 7-1. That's worth $182.20. 50-cent try, $246.35. The daily double 2 and 7, $153. The third race from Turfway is up next. Race number 3 will start the 20-cent single 6 jackpot wager. Carry over $19,212. Scratch the 1A Diamond LYDIAMARIE, and the jockey in the 11 is 2 pounds over. Race 3, single 6 time, coming up next. Good luck. And they are racing. Slow start for Anotation, a quick one for Mommy Berta and Granite Candy, these two sending on out. Escape Fun came away racing into third position. Advancing to the inside, Cup of Class is forwardly placed. Deep on the courses, especially you, as they run up the backside. From between horses, Easy Silence is next. She's about 2 in front of Anotation with a backstretch brush. Dulcimer Dame is 3 in front of Unwanted Input, and the 2 back markers are CRUZIN, TATUM, and Mama Lou. The quarter, 22 and 3, and Granite Candy running off up top. She's built up a 7, maybe even 8-length lead as Escape Fun and Mommy Berta left in her wake back in second and third. Deep on the course, especially you, Narrows Bridge racing from between horses. Easy Silence, she's on the move, on the drop in class. She's raced up into fourth, still has 10 lengths to raise after a half mile, 45 and 3. Granite Candy out there up top still shows the way by 6 with just outside 3/16 of a mile to go, and Granite Candy will whip them in. Up to the outside, Easy Silence moves a closer second. Dulcimer Dame for the backfield. She's finishing with interest. 1 furlong to go, and Granite Candy still has a 3-length lead, continuing to grind away and peck away at that lead. Dulcimer Dame, and Dulcimer Dame has dead aim. Dulcimer Dame rolling by Granite Candy. Dulcimer Dame's going to win by a length and a half for Isaac and Miller. Pace-setting Granite Candy was second. Running time, 1:18 and 3. Dulcimer Dame. In the winner's circle, number 5, Dulcimer Dame. Dropping in class from those starter allowance back into a restricted non-3. Gets it done here. Third off the claim for owner Steve Isaac and trainer Kenny Miller. She's a 5-year-old dark bear brown mare by Mine Shaft. Out of the Lunar Pal mare named I Dare You M. Dulcimer Dame was ridden by Edgar Morales. She was bred in Kentucky by Nursery Place, Donaldson, and Broadbent. Covered the 6.5 furlongs from off the pace in 1:18 and 3. Price is up. Dulcimer Dame, $11.40, $6 and $4.20. First pick 3 of this Friday card, $255.40. Dime Super, $154.18. Exacta was 5-1. That came back $116. The 50-cent try, $149.55. The double, $84.20. Tonight's 4th race up next, maiden 3-year-old $30,000 claimers to race a mile. Number 6 Post-War will debut as a gelding, scratch 13 and 14. And they are racing. Good start for Midnight JJ. BRAWNDO flashing speed up the fence. And from the high draw, Hatch is trying to cross and clear. He'll be stretched so just a touch on the run the first turn by NEWTOWN. So into the first turn, 3 across the course, inside out. BRAWNDO, Midnight JJ, 3 wide NEWTOWN. Now Hatch is worked his way all the way to the rail from 4th as they work around the opening turn with 6 furlongs to go. Then we trail back a couple of leagues to Tonica Springs, who is next. Order of the day advancing to the outside of horses as they head up the backside. The quarter is 24 seconds flat. The leaders, Midnight JJ and BRAWNDO, they're locked in battle. They've quickened about 4 lengths in front of NEWTOWN from 3rd. Hatch perfectly placed from 4th as they continue to run up the backside. Then comes the trio of TONKAWA Springs, Overthought, and Storm Attack. Still 9 or 10 back to Sergeant BARGER, a length length back to Schenectady Star as they continue to run up the backside with just about 3.5 furlongs to go. And out at the back of the pack, it's Post-War on debut. Half mile, 47-4. BRAWNDO still doing battle with Midnight JJ, and it looked like Hatch is going to get the perfect setup here from third. TONKAWA Springs is within striking range from fourth. He's raced up to the inside, has nowhere to go this point. He's going to have to be on hold for a second. Sergeant BARGER running on from the backfield at a huge number as they race around the turn to the top of the home stretch. 3 wide. Here comes Hatch. Up the inside, BRAWNDO from between horses still fighting on. Midnight JJ to TONKAWA Springs is going to have to angle to the outside of Hatch as they're in the stretch drive with a furlong to go. And Hatch, the son of Fort Larned, has the lead with a 60 to go. TONKAWA Springs is loose, but he got loose maybe too late because Hatch is driving on a 3-length lead. Hatch is going to break maiden on the wrong lead, but nonetheless wins by 2.5 lengths. TONKAWA Springs was second. Running time for the winner, 1:40.1. In the winner's circle, unofficially number 12, Hatch. A 3-year-old gray-roan gelded son by Fort Larned out of that Scat Daddy mare named Linda. The winner's owned by the Witham Thoroughbreds LLC, trained by Ian Wilkes, Chris Landeros, the winning jockey. Hatch unofficially breaks his maiden here. Start number 3 on the drop-in class. Stand by. Price is up $14.88, $46 on the winner. Exacta 104.20, 50-cent try, $646.30. The double was worth $107.40, while the 10-cent super came back $937.48. 50-cent pick 3, $158.15. Up next, the 5th race. Race number 5 will start the 50-cent late pick 4. Scratch the 2 for Biz. Jockey on the 4 is Rafael Bejarano. The jockey on the 5 is plus 5 pounds. The 10, My Lily May, waived the 10-pound apprentice allowance. She's now a 7-pound allowance, so correct the weight to 113 pounds. Scratch 12, Quistan Shout. And be aware the 13 and 14 are set to go. And they are racing. Sluggish start for Byzantine. Quick beginning, though, from the middle for Stormkiss. Also flashing speed towards her outside is Always Connected. Jaguar came over racing in the 3rd position, right up to her outside as they head up the backside. Deep on the course is Liskolven. From between horses, Crispy Rice is next, still 3 or 4 lengths back to Dalton's Love down to the inside. From between horses, My Lily May is next as they continue to run up the backside. Then it's Cuban, still 3 lengths back to Byzantine. The quarter, 22-3. Stormkiss, the leader. She leads by 3 lengths. Jaguar racing in second, covered up to the outside by Vaccine of Hope. Still 2 lengths for the back to Always Connected, who rides the rail from 4th as they continue to race around the turn, aiming at Stormkiss. Stormkiss and a confident Jeffrey Sanchez show the way. Here's her stablemate, Vaccine of Hope, from second as they race around the turn. From the middle, Always Connected is third. And My Lily May's underway from the backfield. She's in the parking lot, though, top of the home stretch. And Stormkiss will whip them in. Stormkiss by the 3/16 pull in front by 2. My Lily May to the outside. She's wondering about the course with 1/16 to go. Stormkiss threatening to go coast to coast, and Stormkiss will do it. Stormkiss wins by 2 lengths. Constitution Gal ran on to be second, and My Lily May, despite racing greenly, ran third in 1:18 flat. Into the winner's circle, number 5, Stormkiss, a 3-year-old bay daughter of Quality Road, out of the Scat Daddy mare named Kiss in Scat. The winner's owned by Doug Scharbauer, trained by Wesley Ward and Jeffrey Sanchez. With that well-rationed ride. Number 5, Stormkiss, goes coast to coast to break her maiden here start number 2, and she was bred here in the state of Kentucky by her owner. Stormkiss covered the 6.5 furlongs, gate to wire, 1:18 flat. 5, 7, 10, 9 official. $945, $420 on the winner. Pick 4, $574.70. Dime Super, $205.49. Pick 3 was $83.05. The 50-cent pick 5, $7,678.90. Exacta 87.40. The 50-cent try, $253.35. The double was $71.40. Up next, the 6th race, race number 6, your final pick 3 tonight. Scratch the 1A Habanero, scratch the 11th Superstar Diva. The 13 draws in with Julio Felix. And they are Racing. Good beginning for Jazz Brunch. Also love the power, hide and seek Sally in first quadrant. These all flashing speed up the backside. From between horses, hide and seek Sally to the outside first quadrant. Love the power away in the third position. Seaport Storm is fourth. Hey, hey. We'll track him from fifth up the inside. That's the way to do it. Advancing early underneath that one. Then deep on the course, Helen May Song. She's about 2 or 3 in front of Magna G-Force. Then up on the extreme outside, there goes Radiant Rhythm. Still a link for the back to Jazz Brunch now. And advancing Smoking Hot Bobby. The quarter 22-1, the leader first quadrant. Whips out on hide and seek Sally. Love the power from the inside. 4 deep goes Helen May's Song. That's the way to do it is next. From between horses, Hey Hey and Magna G-Force move together. And on the 3 wide side, it is Smoking Hot Bobby top on home stretch. In first quadrant, Upset Minded. Helen May Song to the outside as a Whip-A-Man. And first quadrant will turn first. She's in front by 2. Helen May Song on the attack to the outside. Down the center of the track, here comes Hey Hey with a 16th left to go, and first quadrant is trying to take them coast to coast, and first quadrant will do it. She draws in off the also, reports home a 2-length winner. Helen May Song was next, and it was Magna G-Force Radiant Rhythm Smoking Hot Barbie in 111-3. In the winner's circle, number 13, first quadrant. Number 13, first quadrant, a 7-year-old dark bear brown mare by Elite Squadron out of the Pancho Villa mare named First Attraction. The winner's owned and trained by Dave Reed. Ridden to victory by Alexis Centeno. First quadrant, a first off the claim winner here for David Reed. Picks up her 5th lifetime victory, her 2nd over the synthetic. Covered the 6 furlongs, gate to wire, 111-3. 13 first quadrant, your upset winner. Race 6 official, 13-12-4-7 official. Exacta 241.20. 50-cent try, $1,026.55. The double, $161.80. Dime Super, $1,592.70. Pick 3, $260.90. Up next, the 7th race. Start your late double. Field of 10 with no program changes. They are racing. Awkward beginning for Beam of Light. In fact, Beam of Light ended up losing jockey Joe Talamo at the start. He's up on his feet and appears to be okay. Into the first turn, My Money comes to tackle Paige Ann, and those two duel out for the early lead. 3 wide, California Lily. From between horses, Auntie Mabel in a tight spot. In fact, she just had to check, and she's back into the 4th position. Myria racing along in 5th early. Blood Curling is towards her inside. Then a link for the back to Natalie's Charm as they continue to run up the backside with 5.5 furlongs to go. Then we trail back for about 4 lengths back to the 2 back markers at the back of the pack, and they're about 15 lengths off the lead, and that is Peter's Kitten and Natalie's Charm. Up the backside, 23-4 the time for the opening quarter. My Money and Paige Ann continue in lockstep, 2.5 in front of Auntie Mabel from 3rd. Then a link for the back. California Lily is 4th. She's about 6 off the pace, deep on the course. There goes Natalie's Charm. Meanwhile, Blood Curling just took up there, just checked, and she checked off heels, and she's about 10 lengths off the lead and just got passed there by a closer from the backfield as they race around the turn, and that is La Turista. Half mile, 47-1. Paige Ann to the outside, My Money to the inside. From the backfield, here comes Natalie's Charm. She's set to strike in full of run. Take a look at Natalie's Charm on the far turn with a 3-wide blitz. She's up to the outside of long shot, My Money. Myria to the outside 4th. From the backfield, running on, here comes La Turista as they're in the final Florence furlong. And Natalie's Charm up to take command. My Money's back into 2nd. Down the center comes Peter's Kitten as they're deep inside the final 16th. Put a ring around her. Natalie's Charm punched home by Malcolm. She won by about 7. Peter's Kitten got up in a photo there for 2nd over Blood Curling and Myria. In the winner's circle, number 8, Natalie's Charm, a 4-year-old bay daughter of Noble Mission out of the Twirlin' Candy mare named Twizzler. The winner's owned by Maccabee Farm, LLC, of Steve and Teresa Belford, the winning trainer Tommy Drury Jr., and the winning jockey Malcolm Franklin. 3rd lifetime victory from 7 starts for Natalie's Charm, who was bred in Kentucky by her owner. She covered the mile in a winning time, 138.3. 15.40, $9.720 on the winner. The Dime Super, $679.67. Pick 3, $385.90. Exacta 144 even, 50-cent try, $374.40. The double was big, $602.60. That takes us to the 8th and final race. Up next, 8th and final. A conditional claimer for 4-year-olds and up, which have not won 2 races in the last year, to go a mile. Scratch 1, 10, 13, Jockey on the 12, Comfort Me Now, is Jeffrey Sanchez, and it'll be 5 pounds over. And they are racing. Quick beginning from the middle for Midnight Swap. Hard hustle to the front. Emperor's Gold is flashing speed underneath that one. The Boss Factor came away racing in the 3rd position. Then about a length for the back down along the inside in 4th. That's Chavez. Deep on the course, it's Army Scout. Down on the inside, Down Home Kitten is next. Just about 6.5 lengths off those leaders as they have 6 furlongs to travel, and they straighten up for the backstretch journey. It is Emperor's Gold and Midnight Swap. The 2 pace setters go about 2.5 lengths in front of the Boss Factor, who is 3rd. Up on the outside, Army Scout moves a closer 4th. Chavez back into 5th. Then it comes Down Home Kitten, who's about a length in front of Comfort Me Now. So a link back to Crown the Gold. Kearney County is next, and Bobby Baby is last of them all. Up the backside they go. They pass the half mile, and the quarter 24-1. The first half mile was 48-1. Midnight Swap shows the way. The Boss Factor set to strike to the outside from 2nd. 3 deep comes Army Scout. From between horses, Chavez trying to go with that one. Emperor's Gold is next. From the backfield, starting to run on now, Comfort Me Now. On his back is Down Home Kitten as they continue to race around the turn. And Kearney County starts to heat up from the backfield as they have just outside 3/16 to go. The Boss Factor, 3/4, 13-3, and here they come to the top of the home stretch. And the Boss Factor will whip them in. The Boss Factor in front by 2. Chavez is under a full heavy drive there from 2nd. Down the center, Down Home Kitten, 1 furlong to go. The Boss Factor shaking up. Here comes Down Home Kitten and Chavez up after the leader. Down Home Kitten trying to get to the Boss Factor, but the Boss Factor will give Julio Felix 2 on the card. Down Home Kitten was next in a 3-way go between Chavez, Army Scout, Crown to the Gold, and another one there in 140 flat. Into the winner's circle. Number 11, the Boss Factor, now on a 2-race win streak. A 6-year-old Greyhound gelded son by the Factor out of the tail of the cat mare named Curry Cat. The winner is owned by the Gupster Stable in partnership with the acclaimed Racing Stable. The winning trainer is Sippy Contreras and the winning jockey Julio Felix. That's 2 wins on the card tonight for Julio. Number 11, the Boss Factor, home in 140 flat. And he was bred in Kentucky by Mike and Pat Freeney. Price is up. The winner is $6.80, $4 and $3.20. High 5 went unsolved. That carries into tomorrow's card over $17,000. Exacta $32.80. Trifecta $760.90. The double was $70.20. The 50-cent pick 4 $1,967.55. A 10-cent superfecta $571.07. Single 6 carries over $30,000. Pick 3 $407. Change. Well, that wraps it up for this Friday edition of Racing from Turfway Park. Live racing back at you tomorrow, Saturday, with another 6:15 post and a couple sizable carryovers, the single 6 and a high 5. Again, the high 5 over $17,000, single 6 over $30,000, and it kicks off tomorrow at 6:15. See you then.